Happy New Year. It's 2025. Starting off a new year, this September, October will mark, I think, 7 years already that I've been on YouTube. We'll see how well that's been going. Nothing exciting. Again, I'm still on the Shakadin kick, trying to refine it. I got myself some new gear. Look at me. Good for me. I'm in the Battle Forge. I've got matching armor. It's a beautiful thing. I tried it with a two-hander, a one-hander. It's the same as the last video that I did where I was testing it. Right now, I'm always, like I said, a couple of levels above from the enemies. Sorry, I was trying to think of what I was going to say there. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, this is Season of Discovery. This is where you'll get some runes, skills that normally you wouldn't get until much later into the life of World of Warcraft or never at all. And now you can pretty much get them all. Well, not pretty much. You can get them all for a copper each at the starting zone. This quest here that I'm doing at the Zoram Strand is actually really good because what's going to happen, a 22, a 21, and a 19 is you're going to get a little bit of a gist of an idea as to how kind of strong this can be, how fast I can kind of kill. Even though I am a couple of levels above Ruziel there, still gives you a basic idea. It's pretty decent. I like it. I am full holy, in case you're wondering. And it's a lot of fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. I think I may have done this in my other video where I kind of discuss what it is I've been doing for talents. Really nothing that exciting. But as you can tell, I've got nothing in protection, nothing in ret. It's been pure holy. All intellect, all strength. I'm going to max that out. And I've maxed out the Blessing of Wisdom. I could technically do Might, but because I'm predominantly doing spell damage, and this one here, which is just, you know, doing 75% of weapon damage as holy, and then regenerates 5% of your maximum mana. Yeah. So I haven't really noticed a massive difference, if at all, to be honest, between going, like, Blessing of Wisdom and using a sword and shield. Or, what the hell is that? Oh, boy, I'm telling you. Or using a two-hander with Blessing of Might. I do kill a little bit quicker, but not actually by that much. Oh, they're all elites. I would get spanked. Or, I know what you're thinking. I'm not willing to do it because... Holy shit. Because if I die... I'm going to be honest. I haven't been in Black Fathom Depths in, like... Oh, wow. Like, I'm talking years. I don't remember if this is like Scarlet Monastery, where some of the elites roam on the outside. So, again, if we take a look at the map, right here is, I almost said Ashenvale. Darkshore. This is Ashenvale. I am in Ashenvale. I'm just in the Zoram Strand. It's a very famous spot for a lot of people that have played World of Warcraft. And for this year... in case you're wondering, there's not really all that much exciting going on that's going to be any different than any other year. Truthfully, just about having fun, maybe trying to put a little bit more effort in trying to research situations that I can make fun of with my cringe Batman stuff. I have to admit, I'd really like to be able to do that. I still want to keep up with gaming news. Sometimes if I just don't see anything, I don't want to just make a video just to say I made a video. If I don't see like some game-breaking thing like, ooh, Blizzard and Activision merge, 1,000 people laid off at Ubisoft or something big like that, right? I'm not just going to make a video for the fun of it. I mean, I might on a small scale, right? Like, let's say Nintendo sales went up 25% this year compared to like 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, that'd be kind of interesting for some people to note. Then sure, I might talk about that briefly. I would still feel like it's not really all that important, but who am I rather to say what's important or not important? Some people just like different stuff, right? But this will always remain the game. This and the other one with my steering wheel, American Truck Simulator, are always going to be some of my main go-to games for just having fun, relaxing. I don't know what's going to happen once I level up these characters, or if I bother leveling this one up. Am I just going to keep playing the druid, roaming around, helping random people? It's always going to be the same shit all the time. However, I always go back with what I've said before. There are people out there that just do baseball, just do hockey or football or whatever, right? And they just play that one game. Basketball's always the same shit. Bunch of tall, sweaty people chasing each other, trying to rip a leather ball out of each other's hands and then throwing it in the basket. But it doesn't always exactly play out the exact same. That's what makes it dynamic and entertaining, at least for me and millions of other people around the world. So, in that same light, that's what I could be doing here with World of Warcraft. Oh, it's just him on his night elf. Ooh. And he's gonna pick a random zone like we haven't seen him do that before and toss a heal here, toss a moonfire there, mangle the guts of that bird or whatever. Like hockey. Slap the puck here, pass it there, shoot, you know. So, like I said, what some people find entertaining, maybe others won't. And ultimately, I have to do, within reason, what I enjoy. And naturally, you hope that what you do is going to entertain. That might be a bit of a strong word. You're following some of the people that watch you, because if they don't, you ain't getting paid, and you're wasting your time. But I've been very fortunate. 6 years ago, when I actually started partaking in YouTube, like actually uploading content, within 5 months I was monetized, and I've never not made money. So I'm blessed for that. The money is nothing to brag about, but it's still like, whoa. Like, I'm still amazed. I don't know where it's coming from. I've said this line multiple times. I'll look at my day-to-day videos, and I'll be like 20 views, 30 views, like under 100 views. That is such a small view that when you look at the analytics, I don't even think that's a penny. I don't even think you trigger like an actual dollar symbol with like 0.01, like a penny. But it's the collectiveness of the 4,000 plus or however many videos I have on my channel in the severals of thousands. Some videos get watched more than others, obviously. I'm a bit of a one-hit wonder, like Vanilla Ice. Everybody knows him with Ice Ice Baby. He's a millionaire. He's doing good. I just need to turn the K, get it? And how many Ks I make a year into M's. And then I'm fucking laughing. But in the end, what I'd like to think some people will appreciate is the level of enthusiasm. Still doing it, same energy. Not just going, okay, guys. Well, what's the point? 3 people are going to see this. No. You do that, you bet your ass ain't nobody watching you. Ever. Ever. Unless you look like really funny and you become a meme and people share you and you go viral. If you want to share me, it's all good. I'm all about the money. I mean, ultimately, I am trying to better my life, so I'm not going to be like 8-bit prick shit. Not going to start any drama on the first day of the year, but maybe a little bit. If you remember Rich from Review Tech USA, a guy I follow on Twitter. Again, I don't know his whole life story, but I've spoken to him, I want to say 99% on Twitter. Yes, I still call it Twitter. I know he YouTubes and stuff, and I think he shut down like one of his main channels. And anyways, he's been beefing with another guy that's got a bigger channel than I do, and I'm not jealous at all. This 8-bit Eric guy, he's a real dingbat. However, with the wild stuff that he's doing, I'm like, yeah, that's why people are watching you. Because they want to see what stupid-ass shit he's going to do next. And quite frankly, I don't want to be that person that does something like that. I want to be genuine. I don't want to be trying to do something that's out of my element, that's out of my persona, just to try to get a click. Unless I knew for sure I'd strike it big, right? That's why I don't get overly over the top. Like, oh shit, bro, did you see that? No, there's enough of that shit, and you know who I'm talking about. I show speed, for example. I'm name dropping. I don't give a shit how successful these people are. Has nothing to do with that. Some real dingleberry shit stains out there. Like, for real.
Good luck, friend.
But there's some great people out there, too. Like, yeah, she's so great, I remember his name. I can't think off the top of my head. Oh my god. What is, Spawn Tech? No. Review. Spawn Wave, there we go. Jesus. Spawn Wave, there's a guy that's just not in any controversy whatsoever. It's pretty great, actually. O-M-effing-G. How many clams are in my pockets, boy? That's a lot of clams. Wow. I had clam chowder soup. It's not funny. I really did. Don't laugh. Nobody wants your clams. Oh, small lustrous pearls. Maybe I could trick someone into thinking that those are... What are those pearls that you get in live strat? Anyhow, and they sell for like 50, 60 gold a pop. Veronica says journal. We're done with that. Oh, shit. We are done. Okay, so we're going from Ashenvale. Oh, don't you worry about my browsing. Might try to sell that on the AH.
Farewell.
Follow the path. Oh, this one's cool. Wow, it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're doing it. We're going to do it together. This one, I'm going to say we. Because it does make me laugh, as I've mentioned before, when a YouTuber's like, we're going to do this. Guys, we're going to do this. Like, guys, there's no girls? We? Who's we? Bet you're the only one on the computer. Or the PlayStation, or whatever. Doing the actual gameplay. But I suppose for this one, I'll take you along for the ride. Because my smart-ass reply is always, I'm doing all the work. You're just sitting there, doing God knows what, watching, like a peeper. So this one has us. I don't know what this is. I'm not the Rock. Bring it. This is going to bring us to Stone Talon Mountains. Ah, the beautiful music. Not that you can enjoy it with my gum flapping 100 miles an hour. Yeah, this one... I always get a little bit like... Not to be too much... Yeah, it's fine. Not really backtrack. I just got to be careful that when I go... Anyways. I'm overthinking it, to be honest. This is how you get to Stone Talon Mountains. See the vibe now. Completely changed. Oh, yeah. I know I keep looking at the map even though I know where I'm going. What it is you have to go to the right of the cliff and then you go up and around. You'll just see. I've done this on my hunter, on my druid, now the paladin. I want to try and get him to maybe 27 or as close to 27 as possible. Not necessarily in this video. But this is definitely a video. This is definitely a game where I feel like I could just ramble on about nothing and actually have fun. Other games, I feel like I have a harder time doing that. Like if I'm trying to play Call of Duty, oh my god, that's a lot more goosey. It's Call of Duty. There's no talking. I can't look at you and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get my head blown off 3 times doing that. Can't happen. Now, my skinning's at almost 150. I'm at 26. I don't know. I'm trying to think here about how I'm going to get to... Yeah, I'm going to have to get the flight path. Anyhow, you can see how decent it is for considering I'm a healer. Oh, and the gear is different. Like, I try to generally go for stamina intellect because I do want more intellect for mana in the unlikely event that I were to heal, like in a dungeon. So that one's like typical eagle, stamina intellect. This one is strength because that's all I could get. Plus, I wanted the matching armor. This one's strength again. This one's strength and agility. And agility is good because that's what's going to proc my sheath of light. No, that's not true. That's what's going to proc my art of war. Yes. No, that's what's going to proc my... God damn it. It's going to proc something. I can't remember. The thing that... I'm so distracted now. That's okay. If you're this far into the video, you're good for being distracted. Your melee... There we go. Your melee critical strikes, which you'd get from agility and all that, and crit percent, whatever. Reduces the remaining cooldown on exorcism by an additional 2 seconds, and then it reduces the mana cost of exorcism, which is arguably like your main attack. So my exorcism is only on a... As you can you see? Oh, it's behind my pumpkin head. Well, just take my word for it. It's on a 7.5 second cooldown. So if I crit, well, then now it's like 5 seconds or 5.5. See? You have to come up the cliff from the camp over there because we can't reach it up here from down there. Right? We're on the side here, which is kind of dumb in a way. I feel like there should be a path like right here. Oh, there is a path right there. Okay, so... Shush! Don't want to hear it. I've only been playing this game for 20 years. And now, Stone Talon Mountain. I may try to get the flight path. I don't know. Really, really don't know. I think this is going to end up calling for her thing eventually. If I look up my quest log, yeah, I got stuff in Ashen Vale. Yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, in terms of her thing. I'm definitely going to have to fly. And I'm far from a flight path right now. Stone Talon Mountains, again, as you probably remember for Alliance, there is a path. A flight path, rather. But it's like way the hell in Timbuktu. In Stone Talon Mountains. Yeah, so no faster running on the paladin, you know, like a hunter or a shaman or a druid, practically anything else. A mage that can blink. He's a slow bastard. However, in Retribution, I'll have enough points to put all the points that I want in Holy, right? With Holy Shock. That's going to be a huge one. That's like, wow. It's going to be like your main attack. I'm still going to be able to go all the way down, get real deep into Holy deepness. And then Retribution, I'm going to be able to get the Pursuit of Justice, whereby it'll increase my movement speed, because you can put 2 points in. 8%. Doesn't stack with other movement speed increasing effects, but that means like while mounted as well. It tells you movement and mounted. So then I'll end up being the slowest walking around to the fastest mounted, because nobody can mount at 108%. That's like pretty good, because even Carrot on a Stick only increases your... Oh my god, is it 1% or 3? I know there's a huge... Well, there's a big difference between 1 and 3. It's one of the two. And there's a difference. So imagine 8%. Like, wow, that's noticeable. When you're... Or even walking around. But walking around at 8%, a druid does it at 30. A hunter can do it at 30. 8% at that point does become trivial. There's no doubt. But while you're mounted, which arguably is going to be what you'll be mainly doing. Yeah, see, these are, again, low-level scum. But that's okay, because technically speaking, this is for 20 to 24, and I'm 26. Because there are going to be some enemies that are a little bit higher. Just overall, like, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Enter the building. Yeah, it's this whole thing again, right? Where you go here, the Venom Sack. Eventually, this is the Stone Talon one. And it's from there that I would fly all the way back to Ashenvale. Right there, you can see it. It's really not that far away. It's like a 30, 40-second flight. And it's not a Boeing, so I don't have to worry about, you know. Exactly. Not gonna get into that shit. 3 planes in like the past week, man. That's crazy. That is so sad. Want some of this? Yatch! Come on. That's what I thought. 187 on that bastard. You saw that? 187. That's cop for murder. I think I'm gonna go hide in the hut. Yeah, well, maybe not hide, but go to the hut and then end the video. Gonna be it. Because I want to play some other stuff. Not that there's a lot of other games that I'm playing currently. There's going to be stuff coming out soon. As we know, there's going to be Assassin's Creed, like within the next month-ish. There's going to be Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2. Literally days apart. So February 4th, it was supposed to be the 14th, 10 days earlier now. February the 4th for Kingdom Come. I don't remember when Assassin's Creed is out, but it's like in the first week-ish of February. So in a month from now, which is going to come by pretty fast, there's going to be some wild stuff. I don't know if there's anything else that's coming out that I can think of off the top of my head. In January, I have to wait and see. Right now, I've been spending too much time in the news looking at all the crazy shit going on. Very, very sad. Don't even think about it. These are a little out of place. Because I'm going to end up having to fight them later. And they never drop what I'm looking for every time I do the quest here. So glad spiders aren't really that big. I mean, of course, unless you go to Australia. I almost want to do a run into Thousand Needle and Thousand. You know, the Barrens. Jesus. And then get the flight path and Ratchet. I don't think I got it yet. See, this is what happens when you play a few characters. I forget what I've done on what character. Yo! I gotta go up. Yeah, and there's nowhere to log out for an inn. But that's okay. Not really bothered by that. I really want 187 again. There. Wow. Never got that in my whole life. 20 years playing here on and off. I've never had one of those Pride Wings give me the gland that I need. It's always like the one further up was starting to think it was fake. Fake news! That I could drop from them. Yeah, so lots of crazy shit online. I can't even tell you. Well, I mean, I could, but I've got another channel for that. But I do keep it fairly neutral, like I said. I don't get all weird on my video game channel just to, right? Like I said, I don't care what people know, where I stand if they saw me on my other channel. It's just trying to keep the mood, the vibe of this channel and the videos, like, calm. Supposed to be an escape from reality.
Need assistance?
Yeah. Yeah, the super blueprint. All right, let's go and do it together. You and I. 2 people in here. I'll go get the blueprint and then the rest, they can suck a lemon. I'm taking a break. Plus, none of these are giving me XP. I was going to say, oh, I'll take a break when I hit 27. Can't level up if they're gray. Gotta be green. I swear this place is always kind of foggy. Hey. Nope. Nope, not happening. Gotta go to the... Yeah, it's up there. It's one of those operators. See, now they're gray. The loggers. However, the actual quest itself is still green. You see what I mean? If the quest was gray, then sure. The venture co-operator. The fellow dwarf. Bad dwarf. You got a 196. It's even worse than a 187. Give me... Oh. There, got it. Where'd that other dingleberry go? $69, that's disgusting. That I gave him that. Yeah, I know. I know what I said. Don't you worry about what I said. I'll go off to the side. Somewhere over the mountain. You know, because it's somewhere over the rainbow, but I'm trying to be funny. We see how well that went. This is the part where you're supposed to laugh. And then you just saw why I never joined American Idol. I mean, I'm Canadian. I probably would have tried Canadian Idol first, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? There's a vendor somewhere up here. Don't be throwing shit at me. Hammer in the noggin. Yeah, there is. Vendor right up there, right in the tree. A lot of people don't know about it. I mean, I'm sure people that have been playing for years will have...
I got the best deals anywhere.
Have eventually come across it. So yeah. There you go. Thumbs up. As always, if you like the video. It does greatly help support that channel with the algorithm. If you didn't like the video, oh, I can even repair.
Hurry back!
If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll just bend it in half, twist it. I'll break this thing off in your ass. A lot better than my druid weapon. And if you want to subscribe, I mean, obviously, that would be great. But if not, Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And if I'm lucky, just maybe, perhaps I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.